You did it, Internet. Congratulations, you got what you wanted. A 14-year-old boy is dead. Because you have this twisted idea that apparently being friends with a 12-year-old when you're 14 is pedophilia. That justifies going and pushing the 14-year-old to suicide. I know you're all fucking partying and happy right now. Hashtag is over party is probably fucking trending somewhere. You pieces of fucking shit. This is just... I'm so defeated right now. I cannot believe this. This is... And not to mention the 12-year-old also is receiving threats of his own by these same fucking people. Rape threats. On his TikTok, his Instagram, that you fucking leaked, that I was able to click on, and I got to see the fucking aftermath. Unfortunately, not long after I looked at his TikTok was falsely fucking mass reported. Because it's under 13! But the comments threatening to rape the child, and these very same people calling the 14-year-old a pedophile for being friends with a 12-year-old. And they are threatening to rape the child, and that's okay. You know, Amos Yee was right. The more I look at it, Amos Yee and ADP and all these people were right. What's wrong with pedophilia? It's just a sexual perversion. What's wrong with it? Is it really justifying going and getting a 14-year-old to kill themselves? And sending rape threats to a 12-year-old? And doxing little kids? Treating kids like actual shit? I mean, at least pedophiles have sex with kids because they have this weird twisted idea that love is somehow involved. You people actually want to rape the kids because you hate them. That's worse. At least to me. Holy shit. So raping kids is not pedophilia. I mean, this talking point has been going on for like a while, since 2022. I've been hearing this back. Like, the pedophiles were the ones who told me that first. Now everybody in society is parroting the same fucking talking point. Honestly, this just proves that, is pedophilia really a problem? Because it seems to be that it's just something that's being abused of by society to just destroy everything that one person doesn't like. That's all it is. This whole anti-pedo thing, this pedo hunter thing, is a death cult. It means going and making everything a form of pedophilia, every person a pedophile, and just killing everyone. That's really what it is. It's a death cult at this point. You have kids killing themselves. You have children being raped violently, and then footage of it being distributed online, which is not pedophilia, by the way. If these pedo hunters do it, it's not pedophilia. But if who they deem a pedophile just simply exists around a child or sneezes near a child, then they're a pedophile. What is this? When are we gonna legalize it already? We need to legalize it. United Nations has the right idea. Just fucking legalize it. It's okay. It's okay to love a child. I'm done. I'm done. This broke me today. This really broke me. Pushing a 14-year-old to killing themselves. Because they were friends with a 12-year-old. I will repeat this over and over again because I cannot see the fucking sanity here. I can't. It just doesn't exist. Where is the sanity in this? Where? Where is the sanity? The only victims here are Gen Z. Gen Z think they're victims of everything. They're groomed by everybody. Everybody's grooming them. The Amazing Atheist was based when he fucking made that statement like a decade ago, where he told one of these Gen Z fuckers that were saying everything's sexist, blah blah blah, and wanting to destroy fucking, like, I remember that thing he said to that feminist on Reddit, you know, saying, I hope you do get raped. You know, Amazing Atheist was based. Gen Z are the ones that truly deserve it, not little kids. And yes, I don't consider little kids to be Gen Z. As insane as that is, I know. Gen Alpha starts 2011 to 2020. Gen Z starts 2001 to 2010. And even the kids from 2010 aren't doing this. It's only the people around my age that are like 17 to like fucking, I don't know, like mid-20s, that are getting kids to kill themselves and self-harm and sextorting them and blackmailing them and extorting them for money. Great idea. Yeah, a lot of these pedo hunters do this. They actually, I'm not even kidding. I've actually discovered that a lot of these pedo hunters accuse random strangers they find on the internet of being pedophiles. They bait them with fake shit, and then they do this just to get money. They just do this to get money. They're gonna go and put out a fucking thing against you, regardless if you give them money or not. Because Gen Z is evil. It's the most evil generation ever walked the earth. Doesn't matter if you do anything. Doesn't matter if you comply with their every order. They'll still ruin your life because they just feel like it. And these people are terrorists in my eyes. Like, I would put them next to ISIS. They destroy, they kill people, basically. 14-year-olds killing themselves. Children being doxxed for actual predators to use their information, kidnap children, and then rape them, and traffic them, and then put them in pornography that they can go and send, and then that these pedo hunters can go and send to people. And then, because that's how the law works, apparently being sent child porn, even if it's unsolicited, makes you the pedophile, the person who received it. And that's how it works. And there's more pedophiles in prison, or more people in prison that are not even pedophiles for that, than there are people who actually committed the act. The majority of people that committed the act are still walking right now. And we see this with many YouTubers that have been exposed for actually being pedophiles. We see them walking away, but we see YouTubers that did nothing wrong being actually sentenced and incarcerated. Random people. All because Gen Z has this weird fucking feeling and weird obsession with this topic for some reason. They've never experienced being groomed their entire life. They don't even know what it feels. They don't know what it actually is like. But you know what they do instead? You know what they do because they think it's cool. I feel like ever since like me and Repsion and all these people were talking about real shit, you know, remember the whole Onision drama? That's where it all started. That's where Gen Z started being like, oh yeah, this is cool. This is cool. I want to take down pedophiles too. Let me make some up. That's not what we wanted at all. And yet Onision is still walking around. Still, his channel still exists on YouTube, for fuck's sakes. The amount of things that he's fucking done and he's still not put away. It's insane. He was on fucking... He was being investigated by fucking Chris Hansen, for Christ's sakes. And yet, he's still around. EDP is still around. All these people that have actually attempted to do shit and actually done shit are walking around. But the rest of the innocent people have their entire lives ruined. These people, no hate. No hate. Maybe a couple of memes, but they're basically meme gods. They're basically meme gods. They're not actually hated by people. They don't actually hate these guys. They actually love them. I mean, these pedo hunters literally loved Jeffrey Epstein. They actually obsessed with him, and they actually like him. Doesn't that tell you something? I mean, they use him as like, oh, you're the new Epstein. But they love Epstein. They make tribute videos, memes, edits of how he was based in Sigma. This is anti-pedo culture right now. I don't know what to believe anymore. The sad part is I don't even know if this Chris Tyson bullshit is real. Sure, you can bring me all this evidence, but what the fuck are people doing with that evidence? How do I know if somebody didn't doctor it at this point? I don't know what to believe anymore. In 2021, it was more believable. Shit was there. Like, I was going back and forth with a real pedophile, John Sauvé. And shit was real. This isn't real to me. This is just a bunch of fucking tranny faggots on fucking Twitter. Just finding reasons to go and get butthurt by things. And then connect that to pedophilia for some reason. Because they can't connect it to, this is racist, sexist anymore. Because nobody, for some reason that's okay now to be. So they're now connecting it to being pedophilia because they shifted from, like, radically left to now radically right. Politically. So now, because of that, we have this. And anybody that disagrees with them is a pedophile, too. I mean, the prisons. I guarantee, the day we get a Gen Z president, the prison system is going to be the entire population of the United States. The entire population. And the only people that are going to be free are Onision, EDP, all the people that actually fuck kids in the butt. The children will be taken from their parents, and they will all be, like, just sent to a camp, similar to World War II, but only instead of, like, labor, it's going to be a sex camp, where children are going to be subjected to daily rapes, and just, that's Gen Z's paradise. That's their dream. That's the dystopia that we have to look forward to as people that don't want this. Which we're pedophiles for not wanting that. I'm sorry. I don't want that. I'm sorry. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see my future be like this. I'm sorry. I don't agree with this current fucking culture. I want it to change. I want it to stop. Hearing that news today, like, I didn't think that was actually going to happen. You know that? I actually didn't even think. I didn't think that a 14-year-old boy was going to actually kill himself because of this. I thought he was going to just, just dust it off his shoulders and just continue living and being a kid. You know? That's what I thought. I'm dumb. I'm fucking retarded. Because apparently that's not reality at all. No, the kid fucking kills himself. Such a piece of shit for thinking that it's any other way. I can't be optimistic. I can't feel any positive emotion about the 2020s. I can't. Every case is always going to be the worst case scenario. I have to get used to that. All the accusations are all projection. All these Gen Z are pedophiles. I think the entire generation of Gen Z is just one massive pedophile generation. For some reason, I don't feel those sexual urges towards children for some fucking reason. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe it's my autism. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. What the fuck? Why am I the only person not going and accusing random people online of being fucking pedophiles when there's no evidence there? Or making it up just so I can fucking destroy somebody's life? Why am I the only person not doing that? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? I want to know! What the fuck is happening? What drugs do I need to take? Do I need to go into this fucking overdose on Ritalin or something? What did these Gen Z people do that got them this fucked up? What do I need to expose myself to? Is there a drug? Is there a fucking form of content I need to watch? What do I need to do to be this fucking mentally retarded? What's wrong here? And where are the rest of the people like me? Where are they? I mean, they're probably all in prison. They're probably all in prison falsely. Yeah, I'm a pedo sympathizer for these innocent people. I'm sorry, I'm a pedo sympathizer for these innocent people. If you're a pedo sympathizer for EDP and all of them, then I'm a pedo sympathizer for these innocent people that you fucking put away. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna take that back. You can't just excuse actual horrible crimes against humanity and then go and say that, oh no, this guy that sneezed and farted in front of a child, no, that's a pedophile. I can't live under that fucking logic. I can't. You can go and fucking put me in the electric chair and fucking send me to death row. I do not give a fuck. I'm not gonna fucking conform to this system. If this is the way that people are conditioned to live and conditioned to actually think this is normal. This isn't normal. And I've refused to accept it as normal. This is sick. This is sick and abusive of the law. Abusive of an actual law that should be used correctly. These laws that are supposed to combat real fucking sex offenders are not being used properly. The system is abusing of it. It's a mafia thing now. If you don't do what the pedo mob says, then you're fucked. They're doing it in the EU. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of my whole life being seen as walking child porn and still being seen as an adult. My whole life has been just this. And people wonder why this is the thing that I'm obsessed with talking about, and I talk about all the time. My whole life, this is how everybody saw me. My whole fucking life, my whole childhood. I didn't have a regular childhood. I didn't have friends I can go and hang out with and have slumber parties with and fucking play games with, go to the park. I didn't have that. You know what I had? I had grooming. I was groomed online. People at school fucking treated me like shit. Teachers. Everyone treated me like shit. Like I was worthless and nothing. I had gangs that I fucking fell into because I was easily manipulated. I was manipulated into having certain views that I didn't actually want to have. But I was told that was the right way of thinking, and I fucking believed them. I had no childhood. None. None. At all. Not like any of these Gen Z. These Gen Z people had the perfect childhood. They had a best friend. They could go to their house after school and have a little play date. They had so much. Oh my god. The dream. The fucking utopia they had. You know what I had? Nothing. Nothing. These people are tearing me down because I didn't have what they had. And they're boasting about what they had. Oh my god. It just hurts so fucking badly. How these people get to walk the earth. And I can't just fucking mow them all down with an AR-15. These kids deserve better. The Gen Alpha deserves better than to be brought up in a world like this. I just wish I could inspire some millennial parents or parents that aren't Gen Z. I just wish I can. I wish I can reach them. Because they're our only hope, actually. Keep your kids away from fucking Gen Z. That's all I can say. Gen Z are monsters from hell. Enough said. I can't believe this. I'm just lost for words. I just don't know what to say. I never realized that it could get this bad.